Welcome to lecture 7 of module 3 in database management system. Today we are going to see the topic correlated subquery. So in the last session we have started with subquery or nested query. In that we have seen about the various classification of subquery, which is non-correlated subquery and correlated subquery. And the non-correlated subquery is again classified into two, that is single row subquery and multiple row subquery. Okay. So we have already discussed about non-correlated subquery. So what is a non-correlated subquery? Non-correlated subquery means the outer query will be executed only after executing the inner query, which means that the inner query will be executed first. After that only the outer query will be executed. The result from the inner query is actually fed to the outer query. That is called a non-correlated subquery. And one more thing, that this inner query will be executing only once in a non-correlated subquery. Clear? So a correlated subquery is just the opposite to the non-correlated subquery. So here what is the difference here? The outer query will be executed first. After that the inner query will be executed. Again the outer query will be executed and finally goes to the inner query. Clear? So this happens like this. This is called a correlated subquery. It is a subquery that uses value from the outer query. Clear? So this inner query requires the value or the result from this outer query. Clear? The inner query is executed after executing the outer query, which means that outer query will be executed first. After that the inner query will be executed. Clear? So this in the non-correlated subquery we have seen that the inner query will be executing only once. But in correlated subquery it is not happening like that. Inner query will be executed many times. Outer query also will be executed many times. Okay, so repeated execution is happening in the outer query as well as inner query. Clear? So this is called a correlated subquery. So correlated subquery is actually not as efficient as a non-correlated subquery because the execution time is more compared to a non-correlated subquery. Clear? Let us see an example related to correlated subquery. So here the similar table, the same table we have seen in the last session also, the staff table and the department table. So here we are also looking onto the same question, that is get the details of the employee working in any of the department. Okay, we need to find the details of the employee. Details of the employee means the staff details. We have to display the details of the employee working in any of the department. Okay, so analyzing the table, we can see that this how can we analyze this? How can we check that whether this particular employees are working in particular department? Because they are having a common attribute called D number. We will check for a matching of the D numbers of the two tables, staff and the department. Okay, first we check D100. Yes, D100 is there. So John is working in any one department, that is HR. Next D101. Yes, D101 is there. Okay, so Susan is also working in a department. Next 102. 102 is not there. So this David is not working in any department. Okay, he is not an employee of any of the department. Clear? D103. 103 is here. Okay, D103. 103 is here. So Anne is working. Mary 101. 101 is also there. So Mary is also there. So only the David is not being assigned a particular department. He is not having any department. Clear? So we have to display, except the David, we want to display the rest of the employee details. That is the question here. Okay, so the same question we have seen in the non-correlated query also. We have written the query for this question. Okay, but in correlated query, how can we write? Okay, so first we check the question, get the details of the employee. So first the outer query, we will write the query for getting the details of the employee. Okay, details of the employee. working in any of the departments. So we first get the details of the employee. So we will write the query, select star from staff. Okay. Now condition where exist in correlated subquery, instead of in we will be using exist keyword. Okay. What we have to check? We have to check whether D number of the staff must be equal to D number of the department. Only then this table can be connected and we can retrieve the details of the employee working in any department. Okay. So in the inner query I will write select star from department, where staff dot department number must be equal to department number. Okay, staff dot department number and department dot department number. So in the inner query, what is happening? In the inner query, the comparison of the D numbers are happening. Okay, so this query can be executed only the result of this query can be obtained only after completing the comparison in the inner query. Okay, clear? So how this comparison takes place? So first this will be executed. As I said, first the outer query will be executed. Select star from staff. Okay, so the staff details will be taken. First this row will be taken. Okay, then it will go to the control will go to the inner query. What is written in the inner query? We have to compare staff dot D number equal to department dot D number. Staff dot D number, department dot D number. Yes, this is matching. If it is matching, if there is a matching in the inner query, or if the inner query is true, then it will return the value true. If the inner queries actually have a match, then it will return the value true. So true means this particular record may be printed. Okay, so it compared with this one, so it is matching. So this record will be printed. Next again it takes select star from staff. Next row will take. Next record takes. It take the next record. Then again take the comparison D101. Okay, now the comparison is happening in the inner query, right? Comparison is happening in the inner query. So D101 is compared with D100, no matching. D101 matched with 103, no matching. 101 matched with 104, not matching. 101 matched with 105, no matching. 101 matched with the 101, yeah, the matching is found here. If the match is found, it returns true. So true means this particular record may be selected. Clear? Next again it executes select star from staff. The third row will be taken. Okay, David 12,000 project manager D102. In the inner query it compares the D number of the staff with the D number of the department. So D102 compared with D100, no matching. 102 compared with 103, no matching. 102, 104, no matching. 102, 105, no matching. 102, 101, no matching. So if there is no matching, this query will return false. It will return false. Okay, if false is returned, what does the outer query does? Outer query will not display that particular record. So this David, the record called David will not be displayed. This will be eliminated. So this will not be displayed. Clear? No. So rest of the records other than the David will be displayed. Okay, this is how a correlated subquery works. Clear? So many comparison takes place. Clear? So here the outer query as well as the inner query will be executed many times. Clear? That is called correlated subquery. But in the case of non-correlated subquery, only the inner query will be executed only once. The outer query will be executed multiple times. Here the outer query as the inner query will be executed multiple times. So this is not much efficient query technique. It takes many time. Okay, the running cost of this correlated query is much higher compared to the non-correlated one. Okay. Next, get the name and position of the employee working in finance department. Okay, we have to write this query using correlated query. So in university question they will ask, they will ask to write this query for this question based on correlated query or non-correlated. They will specify it. If they are asking for correlated, you have to write that that query in the correlated subquery form. Okay. So first I will write the outer query. What is the first requirement? I have to get the name and position of the employee. This name and position is available in the staff. So I will select that name and position. Select name comma position from staff. Okay. Where this can exist only if where exists, what I have to do? I want to get the name and position of the employee working in finance department. Okay, so I need to get the department number of the finance department. That has to be matched with the department number of the staff. Okay, that is my task. Clear? So first it will take the so in the inner query it will retrieve the D number. Okay, I want to retrieve the D number as well, and also the comparison will be taking place. Okay, the D number of the finance department comparison will be taking place. So select select star from department, where staff dot department equal to department dot D number. Okay, staff dot department and department dot D number, and D name must be finance. So here we are having two conditions. Okay, so how this works? First it takes this executes the outer query. So it takes name and position. Okay, it takes John and manager. First it execute this one. Okay, so it takes John and manager. Okay, from this table. Then in the inner query, what has to be done? Inner query, they will match the department number of the staff. Staff dot department number must be matching with the department dot department number. Yes, it is matching. Okay, one condition we are having multiple conditions. We are having two conditions. What is the next condition? The D numbers are matching. The next condition is what? The D name must be finance. Here is the D name is finance. No, the D name is HR. So it will return false. Only if both the conditions are true, it will return true. Okay. So here the D name is HR. So this will return false. So this John manager will not be selected. Again it executes, outer query is again executed. Select name position from staff. Okay, Susan and manager. Okay, in the inner query it will combines 101, the D numbers of the staff and the department is compared. 101, 100, no comparison, no matching. 101, 103, no matching. 101, 104, no matching. 101, 105, no matching. 101, 101, here it is matching. Okay, only one condition? No, we are having two conditions. First condition is satisfied. What is the second condition? D name is finance. Yes, D name is finance. Okay, so this is true. So this condition, the outer query, inner query is true. Okay, so it will return true, and this record will be displayed. Susan manager will be displayed. Okay. Next again the select executes. Select name position. It selects David and project manager. Then it selects 102. 10 compared with this one. 102, 100. No matching. 102, 103. No matching. No matching. Here no matching is found. So this David project manager will be discarded. No matching is found. Okay. Similarly it checks the next row. Clear? So multiple comparison is taking place here. Okay. Fine. Then next question, that is get the average salary of the staff working in finance department. Okay, this also we have seen in the we have executed using nested query, non-correlated query. The same thing we are going to execute using correlated query. Okay. They are asking the average salary. They are asking to retrieve the average salary. Okay, so first the requirement is average salary, that we will write in the outer query. Set average salary. So average salary is found in which table? Staff table. So select average salary from staff. Okay, where exists. Okay, this is a common keyword, where exists. In the inner query, what have to do? We have to find a matching of the department number of the staff and the department number of the department number of the department. Okay, clear? And also department name must be finance. Department name must be finance. So we will write the inner query as select star from department where staff dot d number equal to department dot d number and d name equal to finance. Okay, clear? So this comparison takes place here. So how this takes? So first this row will be selected. Find the first in order to find the average salary, they will take the raw data. Okay, so first it takes 30,000. In the here in the first execution it takes the 30,000, then compares this with the D number with the department table. D100, D100 matching, but the department name is not matching. So this 30,000 will be discarded. Next 4,000 will be taken. Yes, 4,000. D101. Yes, we are having a matching here, and also the department name is also matching. So 4,000 will be taken. Okay, and stored in the memory. Clear? Again, D102. D102 is not there. D103 is there, but the department name is logistic, but we need finance. Again, 101 is there. Yes, finance is there. So this 9,000 will be taken. Okay, so only these two values are there. Okay, using these two values we find the average. Okay, we will find the average. Clear? Next, so get the details of the block in which Anne is working. Next question is the same question that we have discussed earlier. Get the details of the block in which Anne is working. I want to display the details of the block in which the customer or the employee Anne is working. So Anne is actually working in which block? 103. 103 is in CVR block. So the answer must be CVR block. Okay, so I want to retrieve the block name. So I will write the query like this. First outer query, I will select the block. Select block from department. Okay, where exist. Okay, exist. Now what I have to do? I have to compare the department number of the staff must be equal to department number of the department, and also the employee name must be Anne. That is the condition I have to check. So that condition I will write in the inner query. Select star from staff where staff dot d number equal to department dot d number and staff dot name equal to Anne. Okay, so the comparison. So first it will select all the blocks. Okay, in the first outer query it will select all the blocks. Then in the inner query they will compare. D100 it compares. Okay, D100, yes, it is matching. Whether the name is Anne, no, the name is John. Okay, so this will be discarded. This MG block will be discarded. Okay, next is CVR block 103. Okay, 103 matching with this one. 103, yes, 103 is matching. The name is also matching, Anne. Okay, so the CVR block will be considered. Clear? So in this similar way the comparison takes place, and next in the non correlated subquery. Okay, similar question. Now another question. Okay, so this type of questions can be asked. This can be solved using non-correlated subquery. Sorry, correlated subquery. Okay, select a department name that does not have even a single employee. Okay, നമുക്ക് എന്താ കണ്ടുപിടിക്കേണ്ടത്? I want to display the name of the department that does not have any employee. That does not have any employee. അപ്പോൾ എന്താ നമ്മൾ ചെയ്യേണ്ടത്? We have to match this department number with this staff table. Okay, if there is no matching, that has to be considered. That department has to be considered. For example, D100, yes, there is a matching. So there is one employee in the HR department. D103, there is matching. So there is one employee in the logistic department. D104, is there any matching? No. So banking department does not have any employee. Marketing, D105, yes, no matching. So marketing also does not have any employee. Finance 101, yes, finance we are having 2 employees. Okay, such matching has to be found. So we have to find, if what we have to, the true case is what? If any matching is not found, that will be retrieved. Okay, that will be the true condition. So how can we write the query? Select, I want the department name. I want the department name to be printed. So in the outer query, I will write the department name. Select D name from DB where not exists. Okay, I don't want any matching. Okay, I don't want any matching. That is why I will write not exists. What? Select star from staff. Now we'll get the condition D number, staff dot D number equal to department dot D number. Staff dot D number equal to department dot D number. Okay, I don't want any match. If any match is not found, then it will return true. Clear? So here first it will select the department. In the outer query, it will select the departments. Okay, then it will take the first row, first record will be taken. In the outer query, in the inner query, the comparison takes place. D100, D100. Okay, so matching is found. So since a matching is found, here the condition is not exists. We don't have any match, we don't want any match. Okay, since a match is found, it will return false. So that means this HR will not be printed. HR will not be printed. Okay, so this HR will not be printed. Similarly, next D103, 103's matching is there, but we don't want any matching. So this logistics will not be printed. Okay, next 104 does not have any matching. Staff department dot D number, staff dot D number, we are not having any matching for 104. So what is the case? Since it is not exist, it will return true. So this banking will be considered. The banking will be considered. Similarly, 105, there is no matching, so marketing will be considered. But finance 101, it is already there, so it will not be considered. We don't want any matching. Clear? The similar question, we get just an alteration. Select department name that have at least one staff. The name of the department that have at least one staff. The same query, we have just written exist instead of not exist. The same question, the same query. Only difference is where here we require matching. So we have written exist instead of non-exist. Clear? So this is the concept of non-correlated subquery. Okay. So let us see next topic, that is views in SQL. Okay. So what do you mean by views in an SQL? So view is a concept of extracting the required details from a table and will create a virtual table of our own. Okay. And using that virtual table, we can have modifications or any other retrieval we can take place. Okay, suppose we are having a large database of student database in KTU or university. Okay, so I want the details of RIT students. Okay, I want the details of our students. So I will just create a view of the students of RIT. Okay, and create a view for the students of RIT. That view will be a virtual table. So that virtual table can be used, that is not actually a table. That will be a virtual table. That is not a physical table. That is a virtual table. That virtual table can be manipulated, or we can retrieve the required information that we want. Okay. So let us see this view concept using some example. Okay, a view in SQL terminology is a single table that is derived from other tables. Okay, so this single table is actually derived from other table, a single table or multiple tables. The other tables can be a base tables or previously defined views. The other tables, the details we are retrieving for the view will be a base table or some other views. It will be a physical table or a virtual table. Okay. A view does not require any storage in the database, but because it is not exist physically. So view it is not storing physically. That physically store cheyunnilla. Only it is stored in a virtual manner. Okay. Adondu storage venda. Database and storage area venda, because it is actually virtually stored. It is a virtual concept. Clear? So how can we create a view? This is the syntax for creating a view. Okay. Create view is a keyword. Name is the name of the view. നമ്മുടെ ടേബിളിൻ്റെ നെയിം കൊടുക്കുന്ന പോലെ this is the name of the view. This is not name of the table, this is the name of the view. New view as, okay, as select. Then we select the required information we want in the view. Okay, I will select column 1, column 2, etc. up to column n from tables. Okay, where the condition. If we wish to give condition, that can also be given. Okay, so this query, this information that we have selected from other table will be physically virtually stored in this view named name. Okay, let us see a example. So this is I have taken the same table. Okay, in this same table I am going to create a view called staff underscore salary. Okay, staff underscore salary. So in the staff underscore salary I want to create a view of the name which contains the name and position of the employees who is having the salary greater than 5,000. So this is a view. Suppose this is a view. So how can we create? So create view. This is a keyword. This is the name of the view. Okay, that is our choice. So staff underscore salary. This is the name of our view. As. Okay, as. Then I am going to retrieve what? The name and the position. Okay, name and position from the table where the salary greater than 5,000. Okay, salary 5,000 മുകളിലുള്ള ആൾക്കാരുടെ പേര് മാത്രം, പേരും പൊസിഷനും മാത്രം മതി. ഓക്കെ, ആരൊക്കെയാണ്? ജോൺ ഉണ്ട്, സൂസൻ ഈസ് നോട്ട് ദർ, ഡേവിഡ് ഈസ് ദർ ആൻഡ് മേരി ഈസ് ദർ. ജോൺ, ഡേവിഡ്, മേരി. ഓക്കെ, അവരുടെ പൊസിഷൻ ഡിസ്പ്ലേ ആണ്. ക്ലിയർ? സോ ക്രിയേറ്റ് വ്യൂ സ്റ്റാഫ് underscore salary as select name comma position from staff. ഈ ടേബിളിൽ നിന്നാണ് ഞാൻ എടുക്കുന്നത്. ഫ്രം ദിസ് ടേബിൾ ഐ എം റിട്രീവിങ് ദോസ് ഇൻഫർമേഷൻ. സ്റ്റാഫ് വെയർ സാലറി ഗ്രേറ്റർ ദാൻ 5,000 സെമിക്കോളൻ. ഇത് എക്സിക്യൂട്ട് ചെയ്യുമ്പോഴത്തേക്കും എ വ്യൂ വിൽ ബി ക്രിയേറ്റഡ് കോൾഡ് സ്റ്റാഫ് അണ്ടർസ്കോർ സാലറി ആൻഡ് ദിസ് വ്യൂ കണ്ടെയ്ൻസ് 2 attributes name and position. So this will be the result. So this is not a physical table, this is a virtual table called view. View name is staff underscore salary. Okay, so this particular view can be manipulated, updated. Okay, if any modification there we can do. Okay, any sort of operations can be used here. Okay, we can have all the facilities that we are giving in the table. We can perform any operations in this view. Okay, ടേബിൾ പോലെ എന്ത് ഓപ്പറേഷൻസ് നമുക്ക് ഇതിൽ ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും. ഇഫ് യു വാണ്ട് ടു ഡിസ്പ്ലേ ദ നെയിം ഓഫ് ദ എംപ്ലോയീസ് ഫ്രം ദിസ് വ്യൂ വി ക്യാൻ ഡു ഇറ്റ്. ഇഫ് യു വാണ്ട് ടു അപ്ഡേറ്റ് ദ പൊസിഷൻ ഓഫ് ദ ജോൺ വി ക്യാൻ ഡു ഇറ്റ്. ഓക്കെ, എന്ത് വേണം നമുക്ക്. ഇഫ് യു വാണ്ട് ടു ഡിലീറ്റ് എ പർട്ടിക്കുലർ റോ ഫ്രം ദിസ് വ്യൂ വി ക്യാൻ ഡു ഇറ്റ്. എനിത്തിങ് വി ക്യാൻ ഡു. ഓക്കെ, സോ ഡിസ്പ്ലേ I am going to display a particular details from this view. Okay, so select star from staff underscore salary. നമ്മുടെ ടേബിളിൽ ചെയ്യുന്ന പോലെ നമുക്ക് സെലക്ട് ടേബിളിൻ്റെ ഒരു കണ്ടൻറ്റ് വ്യൂ ചെയ്യുന്നത് പോലെ നമുക്ക് ആ വ്യൂയുടെ കണ്ടൻറ്റ് നമുക്ക് വ്യൂ ചെയ്യാം. സോ സെലക്ട് സ്റ്റാർ ഫ്രം സ്റ്റാഫ് അണ്ടർസ്കോർ സാലറി. ഹിയർ ദ സ്റ്റാഫ് അണ്ടർസ്കോർ സാലറി ഈസ് നത്തിങ് ബട്ട് ദ വ്യൂ. ഓക്കെ, അപ്പോൾ ഇത് ഡിസ്പ്ലേ കൊടുക്കുമ്പോഴത്തേക്ക് ദിസ് ആഫ്റ്റർ വെൻ വി എക്സിക്യൂട്ട് ദിസ് സ്റ്റേറ്റ്മെൻറ്റ് the result will be produced like this. The view will be displayed. The entire details will be printed. Suppose I want only the name to be printed of the view, the name of the employees to be printed of the view staff underscore salary. Okay, so I will just write the query select name from staff underscore salary. If we execute this, only the name of that particular view will be taken. Okay, now update view. We can, I have told that if you have any modification we can do it using update command. Okay, so what is the syntax? This is the syntax update view name. Update കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് വ്യൂയുടെ പേര്, set column equal to value 1 or column equal to value 2 where condition. ഇങ്ങനെ കൊടുക്കാം. Suppose I want to update the position of the David to manager. Okay, I want to update the position of the manager, position of the David to manager in the view table, in the view. Okay, so I will just write update. Which view I want to update? View name is staff underscore salary. Okay, staff underscore salary, set position equal to manager. Okay, set position equal to manager where name equal to David. Okay, ഡേവിഡിൻ്റെ പൊസിഷൻ മാറ്റണം, അത് നമ്മൾ ചെയ്തു. നമ്മൾ the same operation, the similar operation that we have applied in the table, that operation can be applied in the view. Okay, clear? This is the concept of view, updating a view. Now we wish to remove the view. Okay, നമ്മൾ ടേബിൾ ഡിലീറ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്ന പോലെ, നമ്മൾ ടേബിൾ ഡ്രോപ്പ് ചെയ്യുന്ന പോലെ, we can also drop the view. Okay, so the command is drop view name. Okay, so SQL allows us to delete an existing view. We can drop or delete a view using a drop statement. Okay, so drop view name. Example, drop view staff underscore salary. After executing this entire table, this entire view will be removed. Okay, this virtual table will be removed. Clear? So this is the concept of view. This is also a very important concept. They may ask to create a view instead of table. Okay, they may ask to from a big table they will ask to retrieve or to create view, and they will also ask to perform certain operations on the view. Okay, so this is the main concept of view. Thank you.